the producer?
Yeah, we're gonna come right back in just a second.
We'll be back.
You know, I just started it, so. And I'm gonna keep a 20-minute count, and so that way, when we get close, I may tap you or something. You can tap him, and then we got like 2 minutes left.
Cool beans.
Y'all ready?
Oh, and we start stopwatch and start. Okay.
Welcome back to Jericho No Walls and Morning Joe with Jericho. Hey, we brought the bishop in, huh?
Hey,
we got the producer. We got the producer.
Yeah,
So
no.
listen. If he's on his phone, he's trying to keep us in line. We all trying to hold it together. We try to all hold it together. But,
what's up, city?
Woo, Jericho.
I know we're gonna get the thing.
double clap on the Jericho.
That's how we used to do it. Y'all act like y'all don't know that song. Y'all didn't sing that song when y'all growing up. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho.
Oh, that's right.
Jericho.
We're not doing that song.
Okay, sorry. We're not doing that.
We're not
The
doing that
architect
song.
said, we're not doing that song.
We're not doing
I was
that.
having a good time.
We're trying to up it to 2023.
Oh wow.
That was more
Put a
like
little beat on it.
that was
Put a little beat
closer
on
to
it.
93.
Oh,
Don't do that.
gosh.
There you go.
That's church
Okay.
right.
Does it?
All right, okay. Don't do that.
Oh Lord! So we was before we left, we was talking about church hurt and different levels. So we was talking about it's levels to this thing, right?
Levels.
So yeah. So some people have been in leadership. Some people have been ministers or musicians and or lay members. I mean, do everybody have a different level of church hurt? And you know,
Yeah.
do you have an example of your church hurt, Erica? No.
I actually do not. I have to let you guys know I am probably one of the most nonchalant people that you know. So if someone did try to church hurt me, I missed it. Oh, I have an example.
Okay.
I do have an example.
You do have an example.
Yeah.
Okay. So I knew it was coming.
Somebody went off on me for being late. But guess what? For praise and worship rehearsal. I told you it started.
We started in the choir, in the band.
So that could have been my example of church hurt. I mean, of course, I can't even tell you the details now because, like I said, woo. But yeah, he's still not one of my favorite people. Like if ever I see him, it's just kind of like I mean,
you forgave him, but you just.
It's just like I remember when he talked to me crazy. So it's like
church hurt.
You remember that? What Maya Angelou said? What she said? People will forget what you said and what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel.
And they'll never forget how you made them feel. And we take that into business too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we want to make sure that you all now that you got that out there, we want to make sure that you all feel like we love you. Huh? We want you all to feel like, so that's it. We need you to like, subscribe, share. Put the all, yeah, we need the thumbs up. What's the other?
Go into the notifications and make sure you hit the
one.
bell and click on all notifications so that when we come up and we go live, you can see us. And you know what? We got an announcement to make. All of our shorts, all of our reels, and all of our 5-minute videos or less with songs on it, we're now in 4K.
Hey!
4K. That's right.
So yes, subscribe and also comment. Let us know what we're talking about that you love, that resonates, or something that you want us to speak on.
Absolutely, yeah, because we can use all that because we gonna talk about a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Because listen, we gotta be able to, and one of the reasons for this platform with Couple Joe with Jericho especially, we just need to talk about some of the things that maybe we normally would not talk about at your home church or at a brick and mortar type of facility.
Or just in the pulpit on Sunday morning. You can't speak on it at that moment.
Yeah, it's not appropriate. It may not be appropriate at those times, because I really want to talk about relationships and things of that nature.
Like what's a soul tie? A soul tie versus like soulmate. Because people got the soulmate and they got the soul ties.
Soul ties are scary, actually.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You also got the soul train.
Well,
now that's giving 63.
With names like Cornelius.
That was like the mid-1900s.
Mid-1900s. Wow, yeah, that's a long time ago, mid-1900s.
Are you showing your age, architect?
I didn't say that I was around for, the Soul Train.
How you know about it?
That's a part of Black history.
Okay, we'll take it.
YouTube
Don Cornelius.
By the way, I am one who watches documentaries all the time.
Me too.
Well, so one of the things that I've been watching here lately is the food that made America. If y'all have not seen that on the History Channel,
that's good.
Y'all are missing out, especially for those that are aspiring entrepreneurs and things of that nature. So listen, we'll talk about that on another day. What's something that you've been checking out lately? That maybe not a TV show, but something that you may have been researching or reading up on, or
yeah, I've been reading lately.
Reading,
yeah.
really?
So I always set my goal. Because we always have to set goals. If you don't reach it, just aim for it, right?
The ceiling is the roof.
Okay. All right. I love it. And so my goal is always to read 2 books per quarter.
Okay.
But this time I wanted to hold myself accountable. So I just finished this book called Attached.
One word.
Attached. Just one word, Attached.
Who's that by?
Amir Levine and Rachel. I can't think of Rachel's last name.
Okay.
Amir Levine, I think, was MD, and another was MA. Don't quote me. But the book is about relationships and just human nature and our attachment styles. There are 3 attachment styles: the secure, the anxious, and the avoidant. And it's all about the people you meet and how they respond to different things. The secure, the anxious, and the avoidant.
Which one are you looking at, Bishop?
I'm trying to find out who the authors are of this book so we can say it properly. We want to make sure everybody's got it.
I have it here.
You do? Okay.
Of course, I have it in my iBooks.
Oh.
Attached.
Okay.
Attached. Amir Levine, MD. I was right. And Rachel S.F. Heller, M.A.
Okay, so that might be our book of the month. You know
it
what?
needs to be. I think everybody, literally, I finished this book in 3 days. I think I might have said that already. And I told all my friends, I'm going to get you a copy. And I've already bought 2 people copies. Because that's how good the book, because it talks about how we communicate.
Okay.
Because if I'm communicating with someone with a secure attachment, they're going to be right, straightforward, and honest. They're going to say, this is what you did, this is what I didn't like, or this is what you did, this is what I do like, or this is what needs to be done. If I'm dealing with someone who's anxious, they're either going to be scared to lose you, scared to escalate, so their approach is going to be a little bit different. But if I'm dealing with someone that is an avoidant, they just go with the wind. They just go with the wind. So you really have to read it. It talks about how you can communicate. It gives different examples. It was just very, very good.
Very insightful.
Yes.
Well, okay, so is it possible that a person may have a couple of different attachment styles, or depending on the person that they're talking to or anything like that? I'm just
no, that actually came up. You only have one attachment style, but of course, the goal is to be more secure, right?
Okay.
To be more transparent. And like you said earlier, to be more vulnerable. If something bothers you, you should be able to speak about it. And you should be able to get, reciprocation from that. You know what I'm saying? But of course we don't, because your attachment style is kind of based on how you were raised. It goes into that. Like if you had a parent that was kind of more on you and more this and more that, you'll have a different response to people. And when you start to get those situations, in those situations.
So does your attachment style have a lot to do with the way you communicate?
Yeah, it's pretty much all about how you communicate. That's how you can actually tell what type of attachment style you're dealing with, depending on how this person communicates with you and how they receive what you're saying. So if I say to you, like, I don't like your haircut or something. If you just say, well, why?
You're hurting the bishop. I'm gonna tell you why.
What?
You hurt his feelings. You hurt his feelings because the bishop just cut off his dreads.
I just cut my locks off.
I was gonna say that. I thought you
didn't know who he was when you saw him on Sunday.
Right. I was gonna say that.
Y'all pray my strength in the Lord.
I'm praying it.
Because he ain't got none. He like Samson.
I was thinking that. I wasn't gonna say it. I didn't know if it's gonna give you 93.
Wow.
You know?
Oh my Lord.
But
You better know your Bible. This is Jericho.
That's
This
right.
is it.
So I was gonna say it now.
Okay, so you don't like his hair. Okay.
Yeah.
Then.
So just say if I say that, and if you say, okay, well, Erica, why don't you like my haircut?
Okay.
That's a more secure style because you are open and engaging. You're ready to talk about it.
Okay.
But if I say I don't like your haircut, and you're like, well, do you like, are you no longer going to be my friend? Like, are you